Good day, everyone. Today, our group will present about non-destructive testing methods. As the first reporter, I'll be starting with one of the methods called magnetic particles testing, or MT. This is a simple yet powerful technique used to find surface defects in metals. Magnetic particle testing, also known as MT, is one of the NDT methods that helps detect flaws in metals without causing any damage to the material. The principle behind MT is that when a material is magnetized, cracks or flaws will interrupt the magnetic field and create a leakage. When we apply magnetic particles, they gather at the detect, making it visible to the inspector. The steps are straightforward. First, the surface is clean. Second, the material is magnetized. Third, the magnetic particles are applied either dry or wet. Fourth, the inspector observes if the particles form around cracks. Lastly, the part is demagnetized and clean. Here is the pros and cons. This method is quick, affordable, and very effective in detecting even fine cracks. The results are immediately, which is big advantage. However, MT only works for ferromagnetic materials like steel. It can detect deep eternal flows, and the surface must be properly prepared to ensure accuracy. Magnetic particle testing is widely used in different industries. It used to check welds, castings, pipelines, and principal vessels. It also important in maintaining aircrafts, parts, railway system, and automotive components. That's all for my report. To continue, I'll now turn it over to Lagbas, who will discuss the next topic.
Ultrasonic testing, UT, is a family of non-destructive testing, NDT, techniques that use high-frequency sound waves to inspect materials and components for defect. It is a method similar to medical ultrasounds or naval sonar. But for industrial purposes, this testing method is crucial for ensuring the integrity and safety of materials without causing any damage of them. So, how it works? The fundamental principle of UT is based on the propagation and reflection of the sound waves. A typical setup involves three main components, such as a pulsar, receiver, a transducer, and a display unit. So the key application is in ultrasonic testing is a versatile method used across numerous industries where material integrity is critical. Some of the most common application includes manufacturing and quality control, inspecting welds, casting, and forgings to ensure they meet quality standards. Aerospace checking critical components like a wings, turbine blades, and landing gear for cracks and fatigue. Oil and gas, evaluating pipeline pressure vessels and storage tank for corrosions, erosions, and wheel integrity. Civil engineering, inspecting infrastructure like bridges and dams for subsurface defect. Power generation, monitoring the condition of the component in a nuclear and conventional power plants. So there are such others advantages and disadvantages of this. So the advantages is a high sensitivity can detect extremely small flows, deep penetrations, capable of detecting defects deep within a material. Safety does not use hazardous ionizing radiations unlike radiographic testing. Real-time results provide immediate feedback allowing for a quick decisions making. So, one-side access in many cases, only one side of the object needs to be accessible in inspections. So this is the advantages, and the disadvantages is the operator skill. Operator skills requires a high degree of a technical skill and experience to perform the test and interpret the result accurately. Surface conditions. A surface of an object must be a clean and smooth for a proper contact of signal transmission. Complex geometries. Irregularly shaped raw and very thin parts can be difficult to inspect. Coup- Couple plant requirements. A coupling medium is a required for most contact method which can be messy. Equipment costs, advanced techniques such as phase array ultrasonic testing, PAUT can be quite expensive. So the next is penetrant testing. So penetrant testing, also known as a liquid penetrant inspections, LPI or DI. Penetrant expecting DPI is a non-destructive testing NDT method used to detect surface breaking flows in non-porous materials. The process relies on a capillary action where a low viscosity liquid, the penetrant seeps into surface flows. Also, the techniques is widely used across the various industries because it costs effective, portable, and can be applied to a wide range of materials, including ceramics, and plastic. However, it can only detect defects that are open to the surface and suitable for porous materials. So then penetrant testing is one is contaminant workpiece, cleaning two, cleaning the workpiece, three, applying the close detections ink, and the fourth is rinsing the workpiece. Five, applying the dye developer. And the last is six, inspecting the crack. How it works. The procedure of the penetrant testing procedure involves a series of steps to make invisible surface flows visible. So first, or one, pre-cleaning the surface of the component must be truly clean to remove any dirt, oil, grease of the point that could prevent the penetrant from entering a flow. This is a critical step because a clean surface ensures accurate results. 2. Penetrant application. The liquid penetrant is applied to the surface by spraying, brushing, and dipping the part. It left the surface for a specific dwell time to allow it to seep into any defect. The dwell time varies depending on the material, the type of the penetrant, and the size of the flows being soaked. The Then three is excess penetrant removal. After a dwell time, any excess penetrant is carefully removed from the surface. This is done to prevent diffuse indications. The removal method depends on the type of penetrant used. So the fourth is the developer applications. A thin layer of developer is applied to the surface. The developer act like a blotter drawing and penetrant that's trapped in the flows back on the surface. So the five is inspection. The part is then inspected under the appropriate lighting and penetrant that has blend out of the flows from the visible indications on the surface, making the defect easy to spot and interpret for visible dye. Penetrant, this is done under normal while light for a fluorescent penetrants, AUV or ultraviolet light is used, which makes the indications glow brightly. Six is the last, post cleaning. After the inspection, it complete the result have been recorded and the component is thoroughly clean for remove all remaining penetrant and developer materials.
Thanks to Lagbas. So now let's move on to radiographic testing. Radiographic testing, also known as RT, which is a method of non-destructive testing. This method uses X-rays or gamma rays to look inside a material without causing any damage. Principle of RT. The principle of radiographic testing is that radiation passes through a material and is captured either on film or by a digital detector. Any difference in thickness or defect inside the material will show up as darker or lighter areas on the image. Equipment use. Some of the equipment used in radiographic testing include an X-ray tube or a gamma ray source, detectors or films to capture the image, shielding equipment for safety, and image processing tools to interpret the results. Procedure. The procedure starts by positioning the radiation source and detector around the object. The material is then exposed to radiation, and the transmitted rays are captured on film or digitally. Finally, the radiograph is analyzed to check for defects. Applications. Radiographic testing is widely used in different industries. It is applied in well inspection, aerospace industry, oil and gas pipelines, power plants, as well as in casting and forgings. Advantages. The advantages of RT are that it can detect internal flaws accurately. It provides a permanent record of inspection and it is highly reliable. Limitations. However, RT also has limitations. It poses radiation hazards, required expensive equipment, needs skilled operators, and has limited portability. Safety precautions. Since RT uses radiation, safety precautions are very important. Shielding and controlled area must be used. Radiation exposure limits must be followed, and only trained and certified personnel should perform RT. Conclusion. In conclusion, radiographic testing is a very powerful NDT method. It also us to see inside materials and detect defects without damaging the objects. This ensures the safety and reliability of critical structures in various industry.